this would have came out the same day. And it would have been on the news every day and every hour. It would have came out as soon as it happened. But black people's lives are devalued. Black people's lives are belittled. Black people's lives are disrespected. Black people's lives are seen as nothing.
Definitely. No value.
The officers involved, including the sergeant, who so nonchalantly stood by and did nothing to intervene, should be immediately fired, arrested, charged with homicide, and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And yet they are still working.
Yesterday they were patrolling the streets.
And I'm told yesterday they were patrolling the streets. Now this has got to stop. This has got to stop. We can no longer tolerate rogue, racist cops killing our people. Somebody say no more.
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 Anything less is a disservice to Mr. Prude, a disservice to his family, a disservice to black people, and a disservice to this community. And this is something no one has talked about, but there is a connection here. We call for an independent investigation not only into his death, but into any white supremacist elements in the Rochester Police Department, in law enforcement agencies, in Monroe County, and in New York State, where police officers are found to be involved in white supremacists and far-right militant activities and racist violence. Those police departments should take the necessary steps of dismissing them from their police agencies, firing them, and charging them.
Hold them accountable. Put them in jail like everybody else.
As to
everybody else.
The brave young people standing beside me who were arrested, we demand that the charges against them be dismissed.
Hey, Lightfoot, why you not looking into that? Where's Willie Lightfoot?
Because those charges are bogus.
Yes.
And we need to get to the root of bad policing.
Yes.
In Monroe County.
Yes.
And statewide. Somebody say amen.
Amen. Preach.
That's the preacher coming out of me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The police need to be servant protectors of the community. And guardians. Not Klansmen.
Come on.
That's it. No plans. No plans.
And then not only are we sick and tired of RPD half-stepping about this situation, but we are tired of the half-stepping that's going on in the city of Rochester. They organized a commission a month ago
Book dances. Book dances.
to investigate
Yes.
structural racism in all areas of Rochester and Monroe County. But you see, they fooled you.
Right.
They put in their own appointed people.
Yes.
That's what they did.
Yes.
They didn't put in the community activists. They didn't put in the people who are sincere about justice. They didn't put in the people who want to overturn systemic racism. But those were political appointees designed not to serve you and me, but to buttress their system of power. And so UCLM and hopefully our allies are calling for a People's Commission. A People's Commission
Yes. Yes.
to be established to focus on systemic racism in Rochester and in Monroe County. And we will implement this commission as soon as possible.
ASAP.
We will invite people to work in the following areas: housing, economic and business development, jobs and diversity in employment, healthcare, law enforcement, criminal justice, education, and gun violence. Are you with me?
Yes.
Are you with me? There needs to be a people-based commission appointed to look at the barriers and needs in the city and the county. No more window dressing with political appointees. Somebody say no more. No more. No more. No more. No more. We have serious issues which need to be addressed. But our first issue is dealing with RPD and getting those cops fired.